currently in Jurassic World Live is probably my favorite event of all these little mini tournaments that they have over the weekend. And it's commons, it's rares, and then it's legendaries. And a lot of people are like, that's completely random. And it makes sense if you think about it. It's, commons are white, the rares are blue, and then the legendaries are kind of a reddish. So you have the red, white, and blue for the 4th of July for the United States. I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm gonna play a couple of battles for you guys. Just kind of show you the squad that I'm running. I'm having decent success with it, but I want to show you the epic tower from last night when I'm recording this. It was last night. So it was the Pyro Raptor Strike. And what I did is I was like, oh, I'm just gonna drop in the new figures. So I've got the new like Diplo, the Smylocephalosaurus, the Carnotaurus hybrid, and then my favorite, the like Tanny Orion. And I know that's not the name of it, but you get the point. So I throw all these in and I'm like, you know, the strike tower says I should be between 26 and 30, but yeah. I want to show you guys how good this Quetzalcoatl is. It is just an absolute monster. So I go through and I just pick the new dinos, right? The 4 new ones, we're just gonna go. It's ugly in a hurry. And I realized, so I decided, you know, I think I'm gonna use my Smylocephalosaurus here because it kind of looks like a homeless cat. And I'm quickly looking and I'm like, okay, so I do decent damage, I have decent speed, and then I'm gonna go and look at this. I'm gonna go look at this Utah Raptor and I'm like, oh, small problem here. It one-shots me. So now I'm stuck. I'm like, well, I can't swap out. And just like I realized, I get one shot. I'm like, crap, this is gonna be a one-man show for this Quetzalcoatl. Look how good this figure is. I'm gonna throw up a shield right off the bat because I can't take it out, but I know my Rampage is going to be able to do the job. Pounce comes in, no damage. Now, my attack is reduced by 50%, so I'm not going to use my Rampage, and in fact, I'm just going to use my armor-piercing strike, my basic move, because I still have my shield up for another turn. I take no damage, and now we're gonna drop the hammer down on Utah Raptor. Boom. 3706, you're done. I've taken no damage. I've had 2 attacks against me, taken no damage yet. Pyro Raptor, it's like, I'll be your Huckleberry, right? And I'm like, I don't know what I really need to do here, so I'm gonna go with my sidestep. It's going to give me the best chance of surviving an attack here. All I need to do is dodge, so I only take like the 33% of the damage. And no, I get absolutely hammered. But you know what's gonna happen here? My Rampage is gonna take it out, crit everything. Now I'm up 2 to 1. I'm like, well, I'm gonna get at least an attack out. But look at that. Look at this. I'm faster. I can put my shield up. And I'm gonna take out Velociraptor in 2 turns. No sweat. I'm gonna take no damage. Here comes the pounce. Again, my damage is reduced by 50%. My Rampage is not gonna get the job done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my armor-piercing strike. Velociraptor hits me again. No damage taken. So I've now been attacked 5 times. I've taken no damage on 4 of them. And Quetzalcoatl just absolutely obliterates that tower. The thing is filthy, I'm telling you. Maybe instead of the Thunder Chicken, I should call it the Dirty Bird. How about that? I might have just come up with a new name, the Dirty Bird. Anyway, so you get the 200 Pyroraptor for that. I get some Suchomimus, some Diplocalus, Kulasuchus and Gentoo, the Quetzalcoatl, which is nice. Actually, the Gryposuchus, which I need, and then Sinoceratops, so there you go. But just kind of wanted to show you guys exactly how dirty the Dirty Bird really was. And like I mentioned at the top of this video, this red, white, and blue tournament, it's the Jurassic Celebration tournament officially. I'm gonna call it the red, white, and blue. It ends in 1 day and 18 hours, so it ends Sunday, probably on into Monday morning, actually, as the time would allow. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go in and I kind of just, like, unlike most of the time when I'm doing these things, I'm actually just going to take my best creatures and throw them into this, at least what I think are my best creatures. What else do I have in here? This Paramoloch is actually pretty, it's kind of a pain to deal with. And what else do I have in here? Oh yeah, well for sure there. I've not had any, like, none of the speedy dinos am I really using on this. And I don't remember what oh, of course. So that's gonna be the squad that I'm gonna roll with. My Spinonyx, Dracoceratops, my Monostegotops, everything is pretty decent. I'm at 1,083 with 223 points at this point. Fighting battles has not really been an issue at all. Sometimes I get absolutely smoked if my opponent has a really strong Dracoceratops. And if they don't, then I typically do pretty well. When I draw my Raptor, I typically do fairly well because those things buffed up pretty good. For me, I haven't purchased any of the stat boosts outside of my free hard cash. So I'm falling pretty far behind at this point with the boost sales going on all the time. Still playing the game, still doing the towers when they're available. I just am not spending the cash. And so it's going to present a little bit of an issue here. A level 28 Triostronics at 126 speed. So I'm going to get a pretty healthy chunk out of it right here. And that's going to set me up nicely for, I can do my, unless Dracoceratops comes out and hammers me here, I'm going to be faster. Oh, Tragodistus. That's actually in a level 29. So I face a level 20. I don't have a level 29, period. Like, in stop. So that's, I think my best bet is just go ahead and drop the stun here. Hopefully it works good. And then I'm going to do the damage reduction. Distracting Rampage, or is it Distracting Strike? Distracting Impact. And the reason why I'm going to do this is it's going to force my opponent to use Superiority Strike, which is what I want to do. So they're going to go Greater Stunning Strike. Okay. It's going to stun me. I'm going to get knocked out for sure. Except I'm going to bop in my Dracoceratops right here to take the 1-0 lead. I've already mained one of their other dinosaurs. So hopefully this is a good move. This is going to be high level. When your opponent has high level everything, you just know that you're going to face high levels. So I'm thinking maybe, oh, they went Critical Impact. I thought they were going to go with the bleed. I really did. I really thought I was going to see a bleed there, and then I was willing to waste the turn. So the question is, do I rampage here? I think not. I think I'm going to heal, because my opponent obviously is super high level, like in the arenas. And I'm going to sack my Raptor right here. I could have taken out half the damage, but I think my win condition is being able to come off the bench and do the 2,400 damage. So lethal wound is going to be plenty. I don't suffer the bleed, which is most excellent. And then what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to bring in Paramoloch. And here's the reason. Because I'm going to go shield. And then I can regen and run. But I also, because I'm not being bled right now, I can also do the instant charge. Fingers crossed that the stun lands. If it does, I feel like I'm set up pretty nicely here. So the stun landed. So now I could bring in Dracoceratops, get the knockout. Or, and I think because it's a bleeder, my options are to do that or the regen and run. And I think my better bet is just bringing Dracocera here. They did not swap out, so I'm definitely going to take a 2-1 lead. Dracocera is kind of left open, exposed to getting knocked out right here. But I can do the bleed. You know, this isn't the worst matchup in the world. I'm gonna go Rampage. I'm gonna take the damage. See if I can survive 2104. I did. That was the Rampage. So that was his big move. If I regen, I can swap out into my Pyro Moloch. I wonder why they only have a level 24 Stego. That seems really low considering everything else has been 28 and 29 so far. Superiority Strike, that's not gonna matter. I'm probably gonna get, no, I did not get knocked out. That's crazy. I'm gonna go for it. I know it's not gonna give me the knockout, it's not gonna give me the win, but it's going to maim both of his final two dinosaurs. I'm gonna get knocked out here. I'm going to bring in my Spinonics, which is going to be faster. I believe I'm gonna be able to cover the 1482 with just a normal attack here. 55 left over. So I'm gonna hit the bleed, see what happens. They're probably gonna go with like a Thago or Superiority Strike, but my bleed should work right here. I should be able to take out 769 damage, and it did. Boom. I'm actually excited that I won this one because my opponent's diamond figures were way, way higher than mine. So I dropped 444 spots because I haven't played yet today, I don't think. But I'm at 757 rank, 5,000 coins, and 180 hard cash. I'm going to do one more battle. Dracoceratops really came in clutch right there. Even with the nerf, still came in pretty clutch. I still love the fairgrounds. This is amazing. It looks great. And again, I actually like this squad here. We'll see how it stacks up. It kind of depends on what my opponent's doing, but Udosino is going to set up kind of everything for me. I wish I had a stronger counterattack dinosaur for this team. Raja would be one option. The Tragodistus is another option. Unfortunately, my Raja's 20, but my Trago might only be 20 as well. And that's just not gonna really cut it. Okay, so I'm good here. I think I'm just gonna go Distraction. And I'm just crossing my fingers that I don't get hit with Dracoceratops, because if my opponent has one, it's going to do a significant amount of damage. Because my opponent also has the instant charge queued up, I have to use mine. Typically, I would have wanted to save it here. Ooh, that's bad news. That's bad news. I did not get the KO, which means I'm gonna get KO'd. Ooh. Ooh, I survived, and I did not get I survived, and I didn't get stunned, so that was a win-win across the board, and that was unfortunate for my opponent, but ask me if I care. Just go ahead. No, I don't. I'm just going to save you. Spoiler alert. I'm going to get bled out here, but I'm going to reduce the damage. Ooh, goodness gracious. And I did not even get bled out right there. Yes, please. Oh, Monominimus is going to come in for the dodge. And that's actually nice that I did not use my stun there, because evasive stance. So I'm still going to do a third of the damage I would have done, or I'm just going to hit through the evasive stance. Monominimus, like, that thing was so good once upon a time, and it has just gotten like beat up at every street corner at this point. If my stun lands, this is going to be a good game, and my Udosino, like, as nasty as the Dirty Bird is, Udosino is like Dirty Bird 1A, if that makes sense. So there we go. Up 59. I'm going to climb to 757, 282 points in the tournament. Still at the same rewards. So there you go. A really fun tournament. I dig this one. I don't know if it's just because I actually have creatures that are set up to run in this tournament or not, but I'm having fun with it. And I guess when you win more than you lose, you have fun with things. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a hot second since I uploaded Jurassic World Live, but today's video is there. Unique Epics out. Yoshi, love it. Love the Yoshi out right now, and then the Erlico, or Erlicosaurus, yeah. Orlicosaurus is the two epics that I've seen, and then we should have an epic strike tower tomorrow. So make sure you get out and do those. That's all I've got for this one. So until next time.